Also, how cute are these earrings? I just needed to, like, I trust, though, below this are like PJ pants. Good morning. If you're a Disney fan, you would know. Did I just say a Disney fan? If you're a Disney fan, you would know that the Little Mermaid Live broadcasted on ABC Network last night. And oh my gosh, it was amazing. And I just wanted to like review it for you guys. Of course, if you haven't seen it or you haven't seen the Little Mermaid animated, probably don't watch this, so you're not spoiled. But if you don't mind sitting through my review, go for it. And agree or disagree in the comments below. So, just up until a few days before the Little Mermaid Live broadcasted, I was under the impression that the entire thing was going to be a stage show. I was wrong. I would watch the little behind the scenes clippets that they had on ABC. And one of them was talking about how they were going to do kind of like a hybrid show of between the stage and then the actual animated film. And I was like, I wasn't hesitant about it at all. I was just intrigued and I wondered how they were going to do it. And let's just say they did it extremely well. They kind of had these really like Disney magic ways of transitioning from like the stage to the screen or vice versa. So Disney, y'all did a really good job doing that. Really knew how to transport me from like, or keep the continuity of like the storyline, going back and forth between the like the animated, I want to say animated series, the animated film and like the musical numbers on stage. So they did a really good job on that. Good job, Disney. Bravo. I knew you guys wouldn't fail me on the Disney magic. Fathoms Below was the opening number, and it was incredible. Really fun number. Lots of dancing involved. The sailor costumes were really cute. And there were female sailors represented, because in the animated film it's just a bunch of dude sailors. Yay for female sailors, and they looked really cute rocking their sailor outfits. And then Daughters of Triton number came on. Amber Riley was casted to sing during the Daughters of Triton. Now, she's not one of the daughters, but she's introducing all the daughters, and that was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting Amber Riley. I don't know like why I didn't know the cast beforehand. I didn't know some of the cast. Like, I didn't know John Stamos was going to be on the show. Like, that was pretty cool. But anyways, I'm trying to go in order of, I took stupid notes. Like, I took notes during the musical. I don't know why I did that. I love how they blind casted the Daughters of Triton. Everyone can have their opinion. Everyone can say, ew, I don't like that, whatever. I liked it. There were Asian mermaids and black mermaids and Latina mermaids and white mermaids. Like, who cares? And of all different sizes, okay? Like, Alana had curves. Like, and I appreciated that. Thanks, because I'm Alana and I got curves. I like integrated casting. I go Disney. You do you, and you represent. Overall, set was amazing. The casting was pretty good. And the costumes were really awesome. The colors popped. I like how they rethought the costuming for Shaggy's version of Sebastian, because they actually bring out like huge crab costumes for Les Poissons. And they don't even have like Shaggy on stage. It's like someone in like a full-on crab costume. But when Shaggy goes on stage to sing Kiss the Girl and Under the Sea, you know, they reimagined his costume and it's more modern. It's, you know, he had like this red pleathery jacket on, and, you know, he was all red, and you could just, you know, it was kind of like Disney bounding. They got Ali Cravalho's costumes like spot on. Like, the hair was amazing. When she was a mermaid, it was amazing. When she was in Kiss the Girl and she had like the cute, like the big sky blue bow in her hair. It was like you pulled her out of like the animated film and like plopped her on stage. It was cute. It was really, I liked it a lot. She was really pretty on stage. And speaking of which, I was really anticipating Ali Cravalho, and I was really anticipating Queen Latifah. to go on stage because, you know, they kept transitioning from like the screen to the stage, and you don't really see Ariel until like way later on, like a few scenes into The Little Mermaid, you know what I mean? So finally she's on stage, and she's singing Part of Your World. She did really well. I think she had a lot of nerves going into the performance, and so I think that really like tightened up what she could have done vocally, if that makes sense. But once she got loosey-goosey, I think she did really good. I am not familiar. Okay, so another thing about The Little Mermaid Live is they did integrate some of the songs from the Broadway production, and I wasn't familiar with some of the songs from the Broadway production. They did, like, Ariel and Eric have this wonderful duet for the Broadway show. I had no idea. And they did it for the Little Mermaid Live, and oh, it's so great. And then Eric also had a solo, too. I think it's called Her Voice, and that was amazing, too. And also, speaking of Eric, Graham Phillips is casted as Eric, and where did he come from? Where have you been all my life, Graham Phillips? Like, I approve him to play all the Disney princes, like, going into the future. He literally could have been the prince in Cinderella. He literally also could have been Prince Philip in Sleeping Beauty. Like, you literally could cast him as every single Disney prince moving forward. Maybe not Aladdin. Well, that's already been casted, but you know what I mean. Like, he's just got this, like, he's got a great voice, like, amazing voice. Like, I don't know where, like, I literally, like, looked up, like, I Googled him, like, a couple times, and I was like, I really, like, what? He's been in quite a few movies, but it's, like, none where it's, like, singing background or anything, so I'm wondering if maybe he has. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna fact check myself on this. He's, like, the top Graham on Google now. Thank you, ABC and Disney. Yes, so he has been on stage. He literally does have stage background. He was in the musical comedy 13. He was in The Little Prince in the New York Opera, or the New York City Opera. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, he was in A Christmas Carol the musical on Broadway. Oh my god, he was Tiny Tim. And then, like, he was in Evan Almighty, and for some reason I can't remember him in Evan Almighty, but I guess maybe he was the middle son. So maybe he was, like, way younger. Wow, that's pretty cool. So he does have stage background. Well, good for him. This really showcased, like, what he could do as an actor, so good job, Disney, for that. I like that. And then, oh my god, Flounder. Such a cute puppet. He wasn't designed like the animated film, the puppet. The puppet looks completely different. So don't expect the puppet to look like the animated version of him, because the animated version, he's, like, more round and just cute, and the puppet is more on, like, the pretty side. Like, they jazzed it up with, like, shimmery things, and yeah, but he's still really cute. I love Flounder. They had Max in real life. They had a dog on stage play Max, and I thought that was really cute. I thought that was really cool. Luckily, there were no mishaps with, like, he or she is probably a really professional dog, because getting on and off stage, no problems there. Didn't miss a beat. Just, you know, when he needed to go on stage, he was on stage. If they needed to walk off stage, he walked off stage. I don't think there was any issue. I like that. Let's see. Flotsam and Jetsam also as puppets were pretty cool. Going into Under the Sea. Pretty good. It was Shaggy singing Under the Sea. That's what you would expect. He's got that really heavy singing accent. It would be what you would expect. It was a fun number. Really cool. And I fell in love with the newt. The newt that plays the flute. such a cute puppet. I really like, the more I looked at it, I was like, please someone, like, just steal it for me, or like sell it. I know they're not gonna sell it, but my favorite puppet ever, kind of reminded me of a Jim Henson Muppet. So cute. I can't get over how cute the Muppet was, guys. Like, someone help. The jellyfish dancers out in the audience were amazing. That was pretty. They had like aerialist dancers underneath these huge jellyfish set pieces, and it was really pretty to watch. And finally, what we've been waiting for all night, the piece de resistance, sorry Ali, was Queen Latifah as frickin' Ursula. Oh my god, slay. She was fire, guys. She slayed that stage. Her costume, fantastic. She rocked it. She looked amazing. Amazing. Her vocals were strong the entire time. Super amazing presence on stage. Like, she was fire. The only note that I had for her was when she was singing Poor Unfortunate Souls, I don't know if it sounded like she was just doing an impression of the original voice actor for Ursula and not so much putting her own spin on it. I think like halfway through the song, she was finally like bringing out like her sassy little diva side of Queen Latifah, which I appreciated, because the first half it was like, oh, I think she's just like trying to sound like the animated Ursula. So I was like, so I would have wanted her to put more of her own Queen Latifah spin on the character. That is the only side note, but still, oh my god, she slayed it, and she blew everyone else out of the water. Queen Latifah stole the show. Ursula became like the showstopper. Can you help it? It's Queen Latifah. When John Stamos comes out for Les Poissons, it was a little, I'm gonna say this. It was a little sloppy. I think he was just there for the comedic effect of it. He did really well, considering I don't think he's ever done stage shows like that. He sounded very out of breath. I don't think he was ready for that amount of running around and the nerves that you have while you're on stage. So, I mean, still, go John Stamos. Thank you for bringing Louis to life, because Chef Louis is pretty comedic. There were all these crabs on stage. Now, I'm not like giant, like people in giant crab costumes, and I'm not sure if they do that for the Broadway production, but it was a little weird. Like, these giant crabs are battling the chefs that are on stage. I don't know. It was an okay number. It was fun. Let's just say that. It was fun. Kiss the Girl was really cute. Again, Shaggy goes on stage and sings. The set was really fun. All the like extra characters, like the turtles that are drumming on their own shells, like they were on stage too. It was pretty cute. The frog puppets on stage were adorable. I really I don't know, I'm just obsessed with like puppets and Muppets. So, I actually want to know, I'm going to fact check this. Did Jim Henson, because I know that they work on Disney, did Jim Henson have anything to do with the design for the puppets? Probably not, but I don't know. I don't know who designed the puppets. If anybody can tell me down in the comments below who designed, if Jim Henson had anything to do with the puppet designs, let me know. That would be great. Anyways, someone fact check that for me. During Kiss the Girl, there were these really, really pretty light up butterflies that the audience members got to hold up. Yeah, and going back to that, the audience members got to do a lot of participation with like in the beginning they had these like streamer ribbons to represent the ocean. They had these like claws, like they wore these claws during Les Poissons, I think. Yeah, I think it was during Les Poissons. And in Kiss the Girl, they had these really pretty light up butterflies in the audience that just kind of like went along with the whole aesthetic of the number. So it was really cute. And again, that duet towards the end of the stage production with Ariel and Eric, so cool. Like, my sister-in-law was even like, how is she singing? Like, she don't even have a voice at this moment. And I was like, it's her thoughts. It's literally like what she wishes she could tell Eric. If anybody has watched the animated film, like, you know that like past Kiss the Girl, there's really like not any like musical numbers. They did really well closing up the show with a cute little finale. Everyone was on stage. Jodie Benson was there, and she was the original voice actor for Ariel in the animated film. It was a really fun way to end the whole show. So really good job, Disney. Overall, really amazing, and I can't wait for ABC to do more. Let's do more Disney stage shows, guys, because that would be amazing. Alrighty, talk to you guys later. Bye.